is my next guest. Christopher Bruce is a political strategist and civil rights advocate, and he joins me now live from Atlanta in Georgia. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. First off, let me get your thoughts on everything that's happened over the last couple of hours, and Kamala Harris now being put forward by Biden himself, as well as many other Democrats, to become the next candidate for the party.
Yes, at this time, we know it was a flurry, but this is not something that is unexpected. People were whispering that he was going to come out on Sunday and he was going to do this for probably for the past week, ever since the COVID announcement happened. So at this time, I think Democrats are coming together, as well as other Americans, saying, well done, Joe Biden. Thank you for your life of service. And let's make sure we remember the economy is doing very well in the United States of America. So that was under his presidency. Him endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris is literally the next piece of action that should have happened. If he did not do this, the Democratic Party would have been in flux, possibly an infighting within the party, which would have made it much harder to beat President Donald Trump in November.
Do you think this was the boost that the Democratic Party needed to get themselves closer to that finish line in the November election?
It's the opportunity for it. Polling numbers have shown that what was happening in the campaign was not working. So what it came down to is President Joe Biden made the decision of saying, this does not look like it's going to fare well. He said in his letter, he's going to focus on the matters of the nation and finish off his successful presidency and leave it to the next person, which is Vice President Kamala Harris. We'll see if this brings up the boost. And this is an open opportunity for Democrats to come up with a strategy, unite behind each other, and win in November.
Right, and many Americans have told us that they're excited to see what's in store, especially now that Kamala Harris's name is floating around. Just give us a sense of the impact a Harris nomination would have among the Black voter base.
I'm glad you brought up the Black voter base because, yes, there are a lot of Americans who would like to see a Black woman as president. Vice President Harris is part of the Divine Nine. She's an Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated member, which is one of the most prestigious clubs that you can get in as a Black woman. So she has all the takings of what a Black woman that you would like to see is an ideal place to become president of the United States. However, I like to remind everyone, America is a racist place. And as racist as America is, it's even more misogynistic. There's a lot of Americans who do not believe that women deserve to be in executive position. So this is a race for Vice President Kamala Harris not to lose, but actually prove that she can be the executive. I have no doubt that she can be the executive, but she's going to have a formidable way of doing it. Just because Joe Biden endorsed her, let's remember, does not mean that she won the nomination. So first she has to win the nomination, and then she can run against former President Donald Trump.
If she doesn't win the nomination and the delegates don't support her moving forward, would that be a cause of concern among Democrat supporters, especially the ones that want to see a woman in office, a Black woman in office?
Especially Black people. The largest, most solid base for the Democratic Party, Black women. I cannot say that enough. Your primaries and everything else in the United States of America for the Democratic Party, Black women are the highest percentage voting for Democrats. So if you do not have Vice President Kamala Harris as your top of the ticket running for president, you lose and you risk Black women and Black men, who are the second highest demographic that votes for Democrats, basically jeopardizing any Democrat winning in 2024 in the presidency.
All right, Christopher Bruce, thank you so much for being with us here on TRT World and sharing that analysis with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.